Welcome to Finding the Voices, to yet another episode of 1001 Thagatchari. Today I'm very excited. I just got back from the trip from Manipur and I really wanted to meet many of you, but unfortunately I was not able to meet up many of you who wanted to participate in 1001 Thagachari. And today we have a very special guest, and I have been trying to coordinate with her for her to be in our show. And I really apologize that we couldn't make it happen in Imphal, but thanks to technology, we can always make it happen now via our video call. So we have Diana Aribam joining in from Imphal, and I was really, really touched with her message that, hey, Cheche, I want to come to your show and talk about my dadho, and that really touched my heart. So thank you and welcome to our show, Diana.
Thank you, Jay. It means a lot. Means a lot. And to be part of the Thagatchari project, when I first saw it from YouTube, I was really touched. Like the concept of the this show. It's like the in the midst of conflict. We are now like criticizing each other that you are doing this, you are doing this, but we have forgotten to say thank you to the people who have taken care for us, who have worked hard to make us be like it's. We have forgotten that, and thank you, Jay, for doing such a show. And it's such a big thing for me to make me be part of this show. It means a lot.
No, I absolutely agree. And that too, coming from such a young voice like you, I'm so happy that, you have been watching our show and it has impacted you in little way, if not much. And I hope that many people will watch. And it's only us, right, who can change ourselves, who
Yeah.
can change our society, who can change the immediate environment. And I'm so happy and thankful to all our listeners and coming up, spending the time, being very patient in, I guess, in being a part of the show. So I think Diana is a great example because we have been really coordinating for a long time. And I think if it was someone else, they would have been like, I don't know. Like if I want to be in her show, she has been like postponing for a very long time. So thank you. And it means a lot. So I think
Yeah.
before I go to the details, also I wanted to share, right, when we speak of gratitude, initially, when I started the show, it was more on trying to create role models within Manipur because I felt that we don't know who is who. Also, I felt people who were doing a lot of things for Manipur were not appreciated. And that was the main intent. But as I got into more into gratitude, right, and more into the concept of gratitude, I came to know that it's not only good for others, it's good for you, right? Um, and so yesterday I have shared in my Instagram about how other people in the world are thinking about gratitude. So keep tuning in and check it out in our Instagram and also our YouTube channel on what other people are talking about gratitude and how we can see, right, very um, well established people who are successful, people who are very calm, who can handle situations in a very chaotic moment. What do they use it? When you ask them, gratitude, being grateful seems to play a very, very important role. So I think we are at the right part in terms of this project. So with that, I want to hand it over to you to introduce a little bit about yourself and talk about you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Diana Aribam, and I'm a student. I have just completed my 12th board exam, and I'm an aspiring law student who wants to work in human rights sector. I want to become a lawyer. So, and yeah, one thing I love is debating and also reading books and playing classical guitar, which I
Oh,
really love.
wow.
Yeah, I really love music. I think
Awesome. So why do you want to be a lawyer? What inspired you
uh,
to go to, do that part of the
yeah.
career?
Jay, this is a very long story. I will just narrate it. Like typical Manipuri, I was also thinking like to become a doctor, like everyone. But I used to read newspaper, like Imphal Free Press every day. And one day, news. One day when I read the news, like women violence, like crimes happening to women, which really makes me think that like makes me want to join the law field. And also my father is a lawyer, so it's also impacted me a lot. And also I feel that if the law and order is very strict, then I think that it will help the society to be civilized. So I think for that I chose law as my path.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your career path, which you are dreaming of. And I wish you all the best and success in whatever you want to achieve.
Thank you.
So, coming back to, I think one point what you mentioned is you like debating. So, tell me about some of the debates you have participated in, topics which which you are interested and which you have spoken about.
A topic which I have spoken is about is ma'am is about feminism. I have
Mm-hmm.
spoken about women empowerment and some at the school level and like that, like women empowerment. I have spoken once in a
Okay.
global shaper. Also, like that. Yeah.
Wow. So you are a part member of Global Shaper.
Yeah, I'm not a part, but
You participated.
they made us as a student. They made us
Oh
speak
wow,
like that.
that's
They
excellent. Yes,
organized it and they made
I've
us
seen
speak.
some of their events, and I think it's really good for Manipur.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So why do you think or what are some of the points you can share on women empowerment that you would like to see, you know, that women stepping up and trying to uh, be empowered. So which area are you looking in?
Uh, like we live in a patriarchal society, and when a woman is when a woman speaks up or says something about certain thing, they would be told that they are very opinionated. Um,
So
they
they
are like
expect
very bossy.
most
Yeah,
people think that you should
yeah,
women should keep
opinionated.
quiet.
Yeah, they think they should keep it as silence, but if they are smart or opinionated, they will be termed as very bossy. And I think this is an impact of living in a patriarchal society, society. But I think one thing which impacted me is the quote said by Hillary Clinton. She said that uh, women rights are human rights and human rights are women rights, which really impacted us a lot. She just said it all that these rights are we are entitled and we don't need to work this hard. These are something which God have given to us, and I think for that equality, and I think I would love to work for like equality
Okay. All right.
among gender.
So coming to the context of Manipur, right? Um, I think many people do see Manipur to be a society where there is more equality amongst men and women. Um, but I think from your view, you still feel that there is a gap and we could improve, right? So can you give some example of, I guess, example where women could grow in our society, particularly in the context of Manipur?
Yeah, ma'am's right that as compared to northern part of India, or Manipur is far much more better.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have been treated fairly equally. I think it's not like that, but I think I think I women needs to really really be like strong.
Mm-hmm.
They need to uh, don't feel like I'm low or thing. They need to be like trust themselves that they can do it. And I think most of the Manipuri women are like nowadays they are like they have come outside the box.
Hmm.
Most of them started to come outside the box, started to uh, do certain things which previously most of the women have not done. So I think, yeah, I feel like that.
Okay. All right. No, thank you for sharing that. And I really love that you're, inspired to do something specifically for the voice of women. All right.
Thank you.
So, thank you again, once again, for, being a participant for 1001 Thagachari. And as you know, my goal is to meet 1001 people. And it's been really amazing to meet so many people and come and, share about who they are grateful for. So go ahead with your first nomination to talk about someone within your personal space whom you want to show your gratitude today.
I have chosen my papa for. I would like to thank my whole family, but especially my father has been very close to me. So I would like to thank my papa because for shaping me and for always being there when I feel low, or always being like my best friend, and also being the biggest critique also. Biggest critic, and also the biggest cheerleader. And I think like giving me suggesting me which books to read, and shaping my character, like how I should say to other people, how should I treat other people, and like shaping me to become a good person, better person outside the society, in the society. And uh, and whenever I feel low, being understanding me, and always encouraging me if I have done something wrong, then making me understand that next time you should not repeat the mistake, and like I think
Yeah.
being the I yeah.
Yeah, no, no, it's great. So, can you give me some example at your age? What makes you low? Like, if you don't mind sharing.
Uh, okay, so when we participate something, participate in certain thing and we don't win, right?
Mm,
It is also like one reason which makes us very demotivated, and uh, that also which is like discourages us a lot. But if the parents understand us that this is not the end, and if it is in exam also, if we have made a little bit of marks and not like telling them like scoring them, it will be much better if they encourages them, and you could be much more better next time, like that. I hope they treat us.
mm.
And
All right.
understanding children, yeah, they are like, so most
So,
of the teenagers have this like,
so mainly it is about performance in school. Is that right?
uh, yeah, performances in school. Yes.
Okay. So you feel like, in today's world right now, there is a lot of pressure on expectation and expecting students to perform. And, when you don't perform to what is being expected, then you feel demotivated. But the words of your parents backing you and saying, hey, it's fine, like you can do better next time, or it's fine. And, kind of being with you really helps you.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So, do you like go for a lot of tuition? I heard that there is a lot of tuition, I guess, culture coping up in
Yeah.
Manipur.
Yeah. Yeah. But luckily, I have not gone to like too much tuition. But I do go to one, two tuitions, but not like that, like coachings and all.
Okay.
I believe, yeah, I just hope all the students do have a habit of doing self-study. That will be much more better, I think. And
Okay.
also, I hope that they cultivate the habit of relying on what the school teacher is teaching. Like they will think like, I don't need to focus on what the teacher is teaching, because when I go back home in coaching, the teacher will again teach me the same. So I don't need to focus on the school teaching. this concept.
I see. So right now it looks like
Yeah,
a certain section of students are like, okay, in any case, I'm going for coaching and, after school. So you guys are not really paying attention during school because you feel that you're anyway going to cover it during the coaching session after school.
yeah. Not focusing on what the teachers, school
Yeah.
teachers teach.
Okay. So tell me one thing, like tell me about some example or some words what your father has said that really made you. I think you must have thought a lot, right? Like who do I nominate? Like, and Chichi Monica said that, you can nominate only one person in the show, but of course you're free to continue with the practice of gratitude every day. You don't have to nominate only one person, but you can nominate all the people whom you want and have that personal connection.
Yeah. Um, uh, I have nominated my like papa, uh, because for me, I think he is very important in my life, and I think someone who have always encourages me and let me choose what I want, not pressurizing me to choose doctor or something. I also have chosen humanities in 11 and 12. I think which most of and making me do what I want, uh, like choosing law or choosing humanities, understanding me, and also he sometimes he reads book, and he'll be like, you have to read this novel, you have to read this novel.
All right.
This novel. It was kind of easy for me, like he reads book and he will just recommend me to read this book about improvement and becoming the better version of yourself, like that kind of a book. And he will suggest me, give me some quotes from certain thing to
Mm.
uh, motivate me. And yeah, and especially what it focuses on me is character, ma'am.
Hmm.
Like you have to have a good character. Even if you get good marks, and if you don't have the character, I don't want like that. So and yeah, I think um really I just that.
Okay. No, no, that's good. All right. So thank you for sharing so much and, nominating your father. So say Papabu Thagachari and let's honor
Okay.
him.
Papa Thagatchari.
Good, good job. All right. So let's move on to the nomination at the level of state.
I would like to I would like to nominate Dado, uh, Aribam Sharma, which is also my grandfather. But I think I would like to nominate him because his contribution in the field of film, art, and culture, and bringing our culture, our Manipuri culture and traditional to the world stage, international stage, and and uh, um, and being such a wonderful grandfather also, very compassionate, and also recently he withdrawn his Padmashri
Yeah.
for the agitation for SCAP, which was a very tough day for us. But he made his decision that he would just return it. Oh, my state is more important. Uh, my state is more important than any of them. He just gave the priority to his state culture, tradition, Manipuri culture. Buhena important period mana adu withdraw tawgibani.
Mm-hmm.
Cap kida aduna and for and also uh, being such a compassionate and wonderful grandfather, um, for like I really don't know whether it's personal or but still, and suggesting me and giving me lots of advices to never forget your roots, and advices like your character is important. Taksi kasi like tatari di ahal na banda kashu kana ba pangoy. Adagi apa apa ba paugta pibi ba tadaw na adagi Manipur gi oinadi I think film akoi like Manipur gi film bu like world stage ta like like adumaina utpiba adagi koi tradition to make the tradition of Manipur come up in international level. And thank you Tato Thagachari.
The Dauba Thagatchari.
And always for being there for me.
No,
Also.
that's so nice. No, I'm so happy that, of course, your grandfather, Aribam Sharma, has been nominated in our show before. But it's such a special moment right now to listen to a granddaughter talking about a grandfather. So tell us, like, what we as the public, right? We as the public see the work of your grandfather. So tell us more about your grandfather from, I guess, from a very personal perspective of what you see him, how you see him from a day-to-day perspective.
Okay. I think my grandfather, he's very simple person, and very simple and very, I would say, very caring grandfather. Um, Even if I fall sick, then if I fall a little bit of cough, not a big one, he would just come up this staircase and he would ask me what happened, and I was like, Dado, it's just a little bit of cough. It's like he just cares for me like I have a big disease or something. Like he's just very and always caring about my education, like wanting to know every bit of what is happening in my education, like which college, which entrance test you have given, and for and Dado always teach me one thing, which is unity. Unity ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ broad mind ꯗꯣ important ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ society ꯗꯗꯤ I think when we see in our society ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ like ꯈꯥꯏꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯗꯅ unity ꯁꯦ
Mm,
ꯀꯌꯥ Hello, give me an example. Unity ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ example ꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯧꯅ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯤꯕꯤ
mm,
ꯑꯗꯒꯤ humble ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯇꯝꯕꯤ ꯅꯪꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ important ꯅꯪꯅ ꯅꯁꯥꯗ character ꯌꯥꯎꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ important ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ one thing I have learned from my grandfather is to do something for the society.
mm,
If you do anything for the society, if you have a lot of money, big bucks of money, and you don't do anything for the society, it's a waste of your time. So
mm.
tell me to do at least something,
So
very small amount.
he has instilled that you have to give back to the society.
Yeah, he always tell me. Degi akoigi Manipur culture, akoigi roots for never forget your roots. He would always
Mm,
tell me
mm-hmm,
where you came from, who were there for you when there was no one. So and Dado, thanks for understanding me a lot when no one understands me. And also, it is a big fan. Dado, so aina pamjava line chatpade amne health of vihi. Aina humanity some below tam hai, but you can go it, but you have to have excellence time gada amne harappa. Nang any
Correct.
field that chalu, any field that chalu nang apam bada, but you have to have excellence talo nangi
Mm.
particular adumaina Dado na haibiba adagi ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ
Habidi
ꯋꯥꯉꯥꯡ
like
ꯁꯉꯥꯡ
nang na pambatu ki line to the chatlu aduga du ki pamba ki line to choose tawrakandu that you have to try your level best to excel and do well. Hibineba.
yeah ꯆꯦ
Okay.
ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯕꯦꯕꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯇꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯋꯥꯉꯥꯡ ꯁꯉꯥꯡꯗ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯕ ꯃꯤꯅ
Taxi
ꯇꯥꯕꯗ
kaisi na you hai sing aside it habata tang na
yeah
dadhong na hai mine hai base. Okay.
characters ꯌꯥꯝ important ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯅꯪꯅ if you have got lots of marks in school but if your character is not good then you a complete human being aduna character ꯌꯥꯝꯅ focus ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯛꯁꯤ ꯈꯥꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ give Dadona music kumbazi emphasize PMA. He always tell me to listen to music, play some music. Life is not always about reading books. Do certain extra co-curriculum activities also. Read good books. Watch good new movies, documentaries also.
Yeah.
Aduga aduga guitar isay sakra mataw hai extra
Mm.
oy na. So
Right.
always
Some
he
art
always
form you
make me
have to be
want
connected. Hibineba.
yeah,
Any
art
music
form.
oigera, any art form the connect to hibineba.
Uh,
Mm.
ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯥꯔꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯁꯜꯂꯣ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯈꯛꯇꯪꯅ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ Yeah.
Okay. No,
So
that's so cool to hear. So tell me like about what does your dadho like to eat and what does he enjoy?
uh, he enjoys reading books. He reads lots of books.
Yeah.
Like I always see him reading books or listening to music. He has
Mm.
his phone and there listening music and doing yoga. He loves doing yoga every morning.
Oh,
And
wow.
I think he loves to eat, I think, like most of the like Manipuri curry or
Kang
like
choy. Ito gumba.
angsoygumba adum
Ah.
pang adagi reading books and watching documentaries or some films. He always does that and yeah, he just loves it.
Okay.
Reading
No,
books
no, that's so cool.
and
So
filmmaking
do
also.
you have like a specific, like if you close your eyes and I ask you, right, close your eyes and think about the best moment, what comes in your mind and which incident can you share with us?
Okay, so um, I think when I close my mind, I remember only one thing. Ma'am, it's like in my school days, I was playing classical guitar. Uh, or I was like not really like I was like no, I am not really that good. I don't know whether will be in the performance ꯄꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯅ ꯈꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ I was performing on our foundation day and Papa was there and I was like I thought I made one mistake or something like that and I was feeling guilty and I just turned back and saw my father clapping like this
Okay.
out and standing and I was like what. Well, that was something when I closed my eyes. I just remembered that he was just like clapping like I didn't give my best but he was like really totally encouraging me and that was something which really makes me happy because Papa was happy on that.
Right. No, no. And I think like it's a very good example. Sometimes when you perform, or even like when you're talking about debate, right, when you speak, um, only you know that you have not said something which you wanted to say, or you have not, put the correct code. But the other
Yeah,
people don't know. So um, I think like, it's a great example, right? Like, and probably your dad knows because maybe, he might have seen you practicing, but all is good, right?
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. But that's absolutely a beautiful example. All right, so moving on to the third nomination, nominate someone at the level, at the global level.
Ma'am, I want to nominate Hillary Clinton and someone who have always inspired me and as when I see her when I was in like school days. I have completed my school now. I would always see her like being the smart girl, public speaking, that aura she has. I would always be inspired by the way she speaks, smartness, confidence, the way she speaks. And also someone who is in the political domain, politics kumbada yawa adagi magi smartness confidence to ubada aimon yang inspiration piri hai tare ma'am aina when I speak in the school gi speech oiro natraga debate oiro anything when I speak public speaking gumba tawba matamda I always think of her and always try to like have certain khatam hoitagasu smartness confidence to yawno narpa adagi Magi, one thing which I really inspired is mana like women empowerment to the makta torapa, the healthcare sector, the work torapa, nupigi, the makta. She have worked really hard for that thing, and yeah, it really inspired me. And also one of her quotes I always say to whenever I meet anyone, which is like, "Human rights are women rights, and human rights are human rights." It's something which
Yay!
also.
See how, and I'm sure, like, are you like looking up all her work and speech through internet, through YouTube? What is your
Yes.
channel of getting her, I guess, getting more of her work? Do you read about her or do you watch her more through the internet?
I think I prefer watching through the internet more of her speeches and
Mm,
her for works also, I also go to website and search about what she have done, news and all, and from the newspaper and all like that.
Right. Absolutely. No, no. I'm like, see, like, where is Hillary and where are you, right? But still, she has found a way to inspire you. And, there are so many inspiring people all over the world. And what I wanted to bring out was, if you use the resource in the right way, like how you're using internet in the right way in getting the resource what you need to get inspiration and to develop yourself, right? So that's a very great example. Continue doing what you're doing. And I myself every day, right, um, look up for podcast interview and listen to people, what they're doing, because it helps us learn, like, okay, what is their perspective, how is their mind working, and and helps us to reflect and think about how we are thinking for that same situation. So definitely I think you are doing a great job, so thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
sharing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It's
So
well.
tell me, before we end the show, do you have any question for me, any comments about our show?
I would like to say that we as a like we have forgotten to say thank you. I think we always see most of the people criticizing one another. You have done this, you have done that, pinpointing one each other, but we have forgotten to say thank you to the people who have inspired us, who have lifted us, who have given us who have shaped us, who have take care of us. And I think through this show, thank you for doing such a show. And it means a lot to be a part and to make us say Thagatchari to those people who have really give us like influencer or like inspired us. Thank you for that. Means a lot.
All right.
Part of the show.
No, no, thank you. So I don't have the sample right now with me. I forgot to leave it here. But you might have seen pictures in the internet for our show that we have a special Thagatchari card, which you can give it to the people whom you have nominated. And also, I'm going to uh, give you a couple of cards so that you can continue sharing your Thagatchari to people around you, right? So, what I want to encourage and what I wanted to for us, including myself, is every day, right? Come up with things which you are grateful for. If it is people you are grateful to, let's take that extra step, right? Write it in a note and give it to them, because I'm sure that if you are grateful, it would make the other person smile too, and continue doing what they are doing in a more, I guess, elevated way, when they know that, oh, my work has impacted someone and is providing inspiration. So I'm going to
Yeah.
send that to you, um, and do, continue the practice of gratitude, and let's fill our community with Thagachari.
Yes, Jay. That's Thagatchari.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, before we go, I want to share the pictures what you have sent. So let me share my screen. Okay, so let me know when you can see the screen.
Yes, I can see.
All right,
Well,
so this is the picture of you and your dad, right?
yes,
Papa.
does Papa. Yeah.
Okay, so um Diana has nominated her father at the personal level. So you want to say Papa Thagachari?
Yes, Papa, Thagatchari a lot. I love you.
That's so sweet.
Thagatchari.
Oops, nope. I wanted to go to the second one. And here, okay, so this is your dadao. Um,
Dado. Dado Thagatchari for contributing a lot for the Manipur and for the culture of Manipur and to bring the culture and tradition of Manipur in the international level. And thanks a lot from you.
Mm, yeah,
From
isn't
me.
that sweet? Like hearing from a granddaughter, and of course, this is a nomination at the level of Manipur, and I definitely echo with your nomination. All right.
Hillary Clinton. um, Thagatchari, Hillary Clinton, for inspiring me and to make me be more confident, and public figure, and all the works we have done for the empowerment of women, and like for the gender equality. Thanks a lot, Thagatchari.
Yes, and I hope that Hillary Clinton, you would be watching this part of the show. That you have inspired someone in Manipur, which is a beautiful state in the northeastern part of India. So thank you so much, Thagachari.
Thagatchari.
All right, so that was awesome. And here is the Facebook page of your grandfather, and I just wanted to bring it up and talk a little bit about some of the pictures, if you can help me.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put it in the album. So which one should I?
Like Pakle?
Okay, so
And
this one. Okay, wait. Yeah. So let's go to this timeline. Okay, so tell me some of the pictures and I can zoom it out and you can talk a little bit about it.
uh, this this is MK Binodini. This is a still from Orang Thagiwang Madasu, a film who have done a very good in box office of Manipur.
And this was way, way before your time.
Yes, I was not born. And then
You were not born.
decades before. Yes.
So which is your favorite movie of your grandfather?
I personally love like Parkley and Lamja Parsuram.
Okay, like
Uh,
Baklai and Lamza Prasuram.
Lamja Parsuram is, ma'am, that one
Where
cover
is that?
picture of cover picture of this like Facebook like yeah, that
Oh,
one.
here, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So what do you like about this movie?
One thing I really like about this movie is that the way the story has been depicted, like Kaka Tomba, who is doing the role of Lamja Parshuram. His mother, um, he doesn't have a father, and like the way he found his father and all the struggles which has been depicted. And yeah, I really love it. I do enjoy watching it commercially also.
Okay.
Very entertaining film. That's why
Yeah.
this one.
All
Yeah.
right. So, yeah, let me know if there is any specific picture you want me to pause. Oh, this is the. Oh, wow, look at that. I haven't seen this before.
This is the DVD, I think,
Yeah,
of
I
Lamja.
know. And yeah, I love that, a picture has been taken of that. You can see, how it was at that time, right?
Yes.
All
I
right.
also personally love Lake Parkley.
Okay, like Barclay, I thought I saw that. Sanabi. Okay, so this is Olang Thagi Wang Madasu.
Yes, this one is from Orlando.
Okay, here. So, what do you like about Le Barclay?
Like Parkley, I really get inspired from this film because it just tells about the story of a woman who is very like us. In spite of facing lots of struggles, lots of problems, she still lifts herself up. which is like right? Even though there are storm coming in from different ways, but she has the power to stand still, strong, and really that thing really I think depicts from this film. It's about a woman courage and all this.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, for everyone watching, if you haven't gone to the Facebook page of Babung Aribam Sharma, please do that. And, we can learn so much, and we can get the reference of what movies we have missed watching, so we can look it up. And thank you so much for having this page, for all of us to refer and have the presence in social media.
Yes, thank you. I will say that to the others.
Yes. Who is managing this page?
I think there's an administrator of the
Okay.
page, like my big brothers also there, and also some assistant kaka who is
Okay.
also there. They are assisting the page.
Right, absolutely. And, it's really nice to have that presence, especially for people like us, right, who are out and who really don't get to see much of it. We do see, I have already liked it. So I do encourage everyone
I'll
to
tell
like
the
it.
no.
Yes, definitely. And I hope to meet your Datto in person someday and have him in our show. It will be a real great honor
Yeah,
and privilege.
yeah. Yes, I will tell the dog.
All right. So now this is our YouTube channel. And I don't know if you have seen recently, I have come to Manipur and I'm still working on uploading many of the session, what I have taken while while I was in Manipur. I absolutely had a wonderful time, but time was very short and limited. I have already released the session which I have covered. Like one day we went to Cherauching and we, covered, we just went to random people and asked them to do Thagatchari. So, please do tune in and watch what people are thinking and nominating at the level of Manipur.
Okay.
And I also did go to Ima Kaitel after that. And it's very interesting that in Ima Kaitel, I found many people who didn't want to do Thagatchari. They said Thagat Laroi. But of course, I met many people who spoke, from their heart, who cried, and it was such an amazing experience to go out and meet people. And I haven't done that earlier in my show, and I think with that experience, I absolutely would want to do more. Just go out and meet the people, and it was impromptu, and it was really nice.
Wow.
All right. So, and as you can see, it has been, I think, more than 7 years that I have been doing my podcasting, and I have only 3,998 subscribers. So, if you're watching it and you watch my YouTube channel, please do like my YouTube channel, subscribe it, and help me in increasing the number of viewers. All right. So, with that, let me stop sharing. All right. So, with that, I think we are at the end of our show. Is there anything else you want to add before we end?
I really want to thanks to ma'am for doing such a wonderful show, which gives us people to thank one another, to spread love and to make people understand that love each other in the midst of conflict in Manipur, and doing such a show is such inspiration, and to be part of such a show is also very honoring. It means a lot. So thank you, Jay, for making me part of this program.
Yeah, thank you so much. And once again, I want to welcome everyone to come up in our show, talk about gratitude. And as we end the show, Mayambu Thagachari. Thank you. All right, I'll stop recording.